One of the questions I hear most often is, how do I keep my home from looking dated? It's a great question because decorating trends come and go faster than ever before. Every year, social media introduces a new must have look. One month, everyone is decorating one way, and the next month, there's something completely different. If you try to keep up with every trend, decorating quickly becomes exhausting and expensive. The good news is that you don't have to. Beautiful homes aren't beautiful because they contain the newest trends. They're beautiful because they're thoughtfully designed. The most elegant homes rarely scream, "This was decorated in 2026." That's not what you want. You want a classic, timeless, intentional home. Instead, they have a timeless quality. They feel collected over time. They balance current ideas with classic design principles. Now, before we begin, I want to make something very clear. Today's video isn't about telling you to throw away everything you own. If you have one of these trends in your home and you really love it, you keep it. Your home should always reflect your personality, not someone else's opinion. What we're discussing today is when these trends become overused, when every room begins to feature the same design element. The element often starts to lose its impact. Design is constantly evolving. Today's statement piece then becomes tomorrow decorating cliche. Professional designers understand this. Instead of filling an entire home with one trend, they use trends sparingly and build around timeless foundations like proportion, texture, balance. I'll share 5 decorating trends that are beginning to feel overused in 2026. And more importantly, I'll show you timeless alternatives that create a home you'll continue loving for years to come. Waved mirrors have been everywhere. You've probably seen them on Pinterest, Instagram, and home decor stores throughout social media. They're playful, they're whimsical, they're certainly eye-catching. When they first appeared, they felt fresh and unexpected. But something interesting has happened. Because they became so popular so quickly, one of the easiest ways to identify a room that follows social media trends. There's nothing inherently wrong with a waved mirror. In fact, one used thoughtfully can still add personality to a space. The problem begins when the mirror becomes the entire design statement, instead of complementing the room. One of the principles of timeless decorating is allowing architecture, furniture, and quality materials to speak louder than novelty. When every visitor notices the mirror before anything else, it can unintentionally distract from the overall design. Another challenge is that highly stylized pieces often have a shorter design life. They become associated with a particular decorating era. Think about avocado green appliances from the 1970s or sponge painted walls from the 1990s. At one time, they were all considered stylish. Today, they immediately remind us of a specific decade. Wave mirrors risk becoming that kind of visual stamp. Before we move on to our second trend, I'd like to share a little designer secret. One of the easiest ways to tell whether a home feels thoughtfully collected or quickly assembled is to look at the metal finishes. You may not consciously notice them at first, but your eye certainly does. Cabinet, hardware, light fixtures, faucets, picture frames, mirror frames, table lamps, coffee tables, even the legs of chairs. Metal finishes appear throughout our homes, and the way they work together can dramatically influence how sophisticated a room feels. For many years, homeowners were encouraged to choose one finish and use it everywhere. If you selected brushed nickel, Then every faucet, light fixture, cabinet pull, towel bar, and decorative accessories matched perfectly. Later, matte black became the trend, then brushed brass, then polished gold. The idea was consistency. While there is nothing wrong with consistency, today's interiors are moving toward something that feels more natural and intentional. If you shopped for furniture in the last few years, you've almost certainly noticed boucle. It seemed to appear overnight. Suddenly, there were boucle accent chairs, boucle sofas, boucle ottomans, boucle benches, and decorative pillows. The fabric became one of the defining design trends for the early 2020s, and it's easy to understand why. Boucle has a soft, cozy texture that instantly makes a room feel warm and inviting, and it photographs beautifully. It has visual interest, and it pairs especially well with neutral color palettes that became so popular. But here's what happens with almost every successful trend: the more often we see it, the less special it becomes. When every furniture showroom displays rows of cream color boucle chairs, sofas, when every furniture showroom displays rose cream color boucle chairs and sofas, the look begins to lose its uniqueness. This doesn't mean boucle is suddenly unattractive. No, it's beautiful. I love it. It simply means it's becoming overused. One of the biggest mistakes homeowners make is building an entire room around one trendy material. When every upholstered piece features the same texture, the room can begin to feel flat instead of layered. Fluted everything. There are some design details that quietly elevate a room. Then there are details that become so popular they begin appearing everywhere. That's exactly what happened with the fluted furniture. At first, fluting felt fresh and sophisticated. It added texture without introducing bold patterns. You began seeing fluted bathroom vanities, kitchen islands, coffee tables, sideboards, nightstands, console tables, and even walls. The vertical grooves created beautiful shadows and added architectural interest. There was a time when one fluted piece could become the perfect focal point. But as manufacturers recognized the popularity, fluting spread to nearly every category of furniture. Today, it's not unusual to walk into a furniture store and see an entire room filled with fluted surfaces. When one design element appears everywhere, it loses what made it special. Why simplicity ages better? One of the reasons simple furniture lasts longer is because it adapts easily as your decorating style evolves. Imagine Churchsea, a beautifully made oak sideboard with clean lines. 10 years from now, it will still work whether your style becomes traditional, more modern, coastal, or contemporary. Now imagine a piece that's heavily defined by one trend. Its lifespan may be much shorter because it closely connected to a specific moment in design history. Timeless decorating is really about flexibility. The more adaptable your functional furniture is, the easier it becomes to refresh your home with smaller accessories over time. That saves money. It also creates less waste. Instead of replacing large furniture pieces every few years, you simply update pillows, artwork, lamps, or accessories. That's how many professionally designed homes evolve naturally. Here's a designer tip. If you already own fluted furniture, don't feel pressured to replace it. Instead, let it become one texture element among many. Pair it with smooth surfaces, natural wood, stone, glass, soft fabrics. By surrounding it with quieter materials, the fluting becomes an accent instead of the main attraction. Remember, trends become timeless when they're used with restraint. That's one of the greatest lessons interior design teaches us. It's rarely about adding more, it's about choosing the right amount. So far, we've talked about mirrors, metals, fabrics, and furniture details. Our final trend isn't about furniture at all, it's about architecture. For several years, softly curved openings and rounded shapes became one of the defining looks in modern interiors. They brought softness to homes filled with straight lines. But like every popular trend, don't go overboard with this trend because it's beautiful and you don't want to overdo it. Happy decorating! Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!